My name is Lauren Snowden. I'm a filmmaker and a college professor. I believe that God has given me a gift to write and to tell stories, but also to cultivate creativity in other people. I'm definitely a planner and need to know kind of what's coming next. And so stepping out to make room for God to move in my life has been a huge challenge for me. I had kind of been praying to God to show me how to trust Him more. There's a part of me that believes that I should be pursuing the gifts that God gave me and, making movies and writing. But then there's another part of me that believes that, yes, I should also be responsible and financially independent. The struggle between those two things was really tough. I was teaching at this Christian school, but there was still this conflict in my spirit. All of a sudden, I started having these dreams that I was waking up with this really anxious feeling like this is not where I'm supposed to be anymore. One day I was praying about it and I just got this vision of Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade and him stepping off the cliff into nothing and just hoping that he did not fall. And of course he steps out and then there's a foothold there, there's a bridge there that was just not visible. I've never had God speak to me so vividly before. Even still, I just kind of pushed it to the side. I was like, no, that's gotta be my imagination. I went to school the next day and all of a sudden my principal, his whole countenance was different. It was like, I don't know why, but I just feel like maybe God's calling you to something else. And he says, I just can't help but think about that scene from Indiana Jones, when he gets to the edge of the cliff and then he steps off. My heart almost just dropped into my stomach. Okay, so this is definitely God telling me that I need to leave. About this time, I started going to Rocky Peak, and it just so happened that when I got there, I made a decision to get plugged into a life group. So I go to the sign up, and everything just kind of fell into place.
Lauren is an amazing woman. I had a chance to meet her on the patio during life group signups, and she became my instant friend.
About this time, I went to my first life group meeting. It was really hard for me because I was not feeling good about myself. I started having a chronic cystic situation with my face, and I didn't talk a lot in the group. Just as soon as it was over, I was like, I'm out of here. And Lynn stopped me.
I didn't know she was having a down day, but she just looked so beautiful.
She's like, hey, I am so happy that you're here. God has you here for such a time as this.
And so when I saw her, I said, Lauren, you look amazing.
And then she just gave me a kiss on my cheek. I felt like that was just God extending His love through Lynn in that moment. And so going to this life group, God was reminding me that you're not going through this alone. Now there's a whole other challenge in trust that didn't even have to do with the Lord. It was more about these people that I was going to be surrounded by and having to really trust them with my story and with my feelings. And that was really hard to really be vulnerable.
It was kind of like going swimming. Every week she just got a little bit deeper into the pool and just started really sharing her life and sharing her faith journey.
They were just so compassionate, and I didn't just become this extroverted person that shared all the time, but when I needed to, I knew that I could.
I know you're never supposed to tell a woman's age, but Lauren was having a milestone birthday. She was turning 40. And because we know Lauren's dreams, we thought how much fun to do kind of a movie-themed birthday party.
I really had no idea what was happening. I thought maybe, we're gonna have a dinner party and just invite a couple more people.
Lauren knew that she was to wear black and white. Lauren gave us the guest list, but Lauren didn't know anything else.
So I show up at Lynn's house. There's this huge crowd, paparazzi, people asking me for my autograph, there's red carpet. It's like, it's the Oscars. The MC for the night was asking me, who are you wearing tonight? How do you feel? Look, you have all these fans, the woman of the hour.
Well, you are a guest of honor, and this is your Filmstress Fab at 40 party right now.
I see all my life group ladies and I'm thinking wow, they did all of this for me. It was just the most special thing. I could not have ever dreamed of anything like that for myself.
We wanted to be able to communicate to Lauren what she means to us. We wanted her to feel loved and that we believe in her and we believe that this is a path because God's put her on it that she'll have great success in. Knowing
that I don't have to do life alone, that's been the best gift out of all of it. It was just the most amazing extension of God's love that I could have possibly thought of. Whether or not I become that, Hollywood legend or whatever, I'm already loved by Jesus and I'm already loved by this community of believers, and that's really what's important. And it just really brought out this idea that my life matters just the way that I am.